Hi loves, Maya is here and today I would like to talk about detachment. On the spiritual path, on the path of um, connecting to your heart, connecting to your soul, and living your life to the fullest, being aligned, abundant, and happy and content person, detachment is the key because detachment is about trust. When we detached, it means that we trust ourselves, we trust in our own capacity, and more importantly, we trust the universe. So detachment also means living from your heart, right? And not living your life from your ego. Because our ego, our mind usually operates with the information from the past. So our mind cannot even imagine how things can work out, how things can turn out. So we operating with a very limiting ideas, and it's important to acknowledge it and understand it and not being frustrated or mad with yourself. So, in this video in particular, I want to actually talk not just hypothetically, philosophically about detachment, but about practical things that we can do to actually feel and get into the state, get into this energetic vibration of detachment. So, detachment is the state of freedom. It's the state of flow. It's the state of abundance. It doesn't mean that you do not care. It doesn't mean that you don't have a desire. It doesn't mean that you don't have a plan. It doesn't mean that you don't do any actions. It just means that energetically, your vibration is the vibration of abundance and flow. And you open to life and you know that life is always working out for you. So, the root of all suffering is attachment to the desire. This is a very famous quote of Buddha. And I, in my life, experienced this the hard way. I don't think there were anything more challenging for me than to let go of my desires. And I life taught me so many lessons, and I'm vouched that this is 100% working, and I'm so happy to share this knowledge with you all because, again, it's not just an hypothetical knowledge that I'm sharing, it's knowledge from a very deep personal experience. And I'm actually very happy to be finally so humble that I don't even think that I can work out things or control things or manipulate things in the best way possible. And this is such a release. It's like extremely heavy baggage that I was carrying with me. It's like, poof, suddenly gone. So, how to get to this state? So, we usually think that if I want something, I'm sending a right kind of like energy, a right message to the outside world. And it's kind of like it's a mirage. It happens a lot in our 3D reality because 3D is more like a hologram. So it's usually works vice versa. When we start concentrating our attention on what is it that we desire, and as I always teach you on my channel, energy follows attention. So always watch where is your attention. So when we're wanting something, it's the energy of lack. It means that I do not have it. And when we start sending our attention into I want this, oh my god, how much I want this would make my life so much better, it would make me feel so much better. So there's several things happening here. We automatically putting our well-being outside of us, which is always a dangerous thing to do because it's automatically bringing the vibration down. It automatically disempowering you, right? Your power center drained. So that's important to watch. Another thing, what's happening is it's an energy of luck. You basically start creating this energy around yourself in your energy field that I am lacking something. I am not whole. I am not complete. I am not good enough without it. Whatever it is. It can be a person, it can be money, it can be job, it can be apartment, whatever it is. It can be even health. And of course, health is more sensitive topic, but still, it's not the way to shift that. The more we're concentrating on lacking, that's the vibration that we start attracting. And the life would give us the experience of continue wanting and wanting even more and wanting some more and more and more and more. And it's kind of turning into, chasing the carrot, right? That that image. So once you have a desire, that's awesome. That's amazing. The practice that I always suggest my clients is once you want something, once you realize I want this, sit with it and not think about it, right? Visualize your desire. Visualize how you feel. If it's already present, if it's here and now, how would you feel? And this is where you should send your energy into the feelings of I'm having it, not in I'm desiring it. And once you imagined that it exists, it feels good in your body, right? It feels good in relation to the world around you. Imagine that you're letting it go with the knowledge that it's coming. Your work is done on the energetic level. Yes, you have to take actions, absolutely. But energetically, you're no longer reaching out for this thing or this person. You just, poof, you let it go. And you trust that it's going to come, perfect timing, in a perfect way, exactly the way it will be for your greatest good and for your greatest benefit. And start humbling your ego that screams, no, 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 it has to come exactly this way. Nothing comes exactly this way. This is a phantom. This is such an illusion that actually brings so much heartbreak into our lives. So that's number one step, right? You visualize it, you felt it, you experienced it, you let it go with the knowledge that it's coming. But how to stay in this energetic vibration? I love affirmations. Affirmations, it's a great tool to repattern your neural pathways and make energetic shift. Because you writing it down, when you're writing it down, you might even say it out loud. And I like to sometimes write certain affirmations several times and read it out loud and kind of sit with it and really start feeling the words, feeling the message. So the affirmation that I absolutely love about the detachment, I'm going to read it for you. I surrender my attachment, fear, and control and allow universe to bring my desires to me. I am free of wanting and I create space to receive instead. I'm going to put it in the description below so you can copy it and you can utilize it, or you can modify it the way you want. But basically, the idea is to state out loud that universe, I surrender my control, I surrender my desire, I surrender my fear, and I allow to you to bring whatever it is in the best way possible for me. So to sum up, acknowledge what is it, what do you want? Feel that it already exists. Feel how you feel if that would be your reality. If it feels good, just savor this moment and then let it go. And then every time your mind, your ego starts thinking, oh my God, it's not happening, I need to make this happen, remember about the affirmation. You can say it out loud several times. You can sit and write it down several times. Basically, every time this grasping vibration comes into your life, you just need to immediately take action to block it, to block this down the spiral intention, right down the spiral habit, and go back into high vibrational, positive, safe, content, secure space where you can trust. Because the way we manifest things, we basically create space for them to come in. And when we desire something and then go into controlling, lacking, worrying about it, we're basically blocking the energy. So there's no energy flow, there's no interaction with the outside world. We getting locked down into low vibrational frequencies. And, it's basically like destroying yourself in a way. It's possible to live like that, but do we want, right? If we know how to do better. So the invitation is start feeling into the idea that your job is to feel your desire, feel how you feel in it, experience it in a present moment, just visualizing it, and let it go and allow life to unfold. And life will bring you beautiful things. We were not meant here to suffer. Our suffering created through our mind and our ego. And it doesn't mean that mind and ego is enemy. It just simply mind and ego has a programming to alert and to fix and basically prevent danger, right? Mind and ego very much rooted into survival. So it operates on a very limiting scale. It's a useful tool. And I really love the quote that says that mind is a servant, but mind should not be a leader. So that's why we right now experiencing this beautiful beautiful journey of elevating our consciousness and understanding that we are not our mind, we are not everything, that not every thought that we have. And that's why we're learning to observe our thoughts and then be in charge of how we show up, how we react, and how we live our lives. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Reach out if you have any questions. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm always here to guide and support you in your transformational journey. Transformational journey, it's about breaking destructive, negative beliefs and habits and embracing this beautiful, joyful, positive outlook and experience, and really connecting to your heart and your soul and the beauty of who and what you truly are.